Hi, welcome to What's Up with DJ. Today we'll be making air fryer chicken parmesan. Okay, and let's get started here. These are supplies that we're going to be using. And here we go, and I'd really appreciate it if you click subscribe and click on the bell symbol so that you can be notified of my future videos. So we're whisking 2 eggs together here in the bowl. Just whisk those up really well. Here we have our Italian breadcrumbs and our Parmesan cheese mixed together. And if you're using Italian breadcrumbs, they already have seasoning, but if you'd like to put more Italian seasoning, you're welcome to do so to flavor it up more. So you're going to mix those 2 together, and you're going to mix the amount depending on the amount of chicken that you're doing. I found out I did a little more than I needed because I only had 2 chicken breasts to do. So you can just, change up instead of doing a cup of breadcrumbs, just do a half a cup of breadcrumbs. And then instead of doing a half a cup of Parmesan, then just, narrow it down to the amount of chicken that you're doing. And just make sure that you get all the lumps out and mash it with the spoon or whatever. Now, your chicken breasts need to be flattened. So if you buy normal sized chicken breasts, you're going to want to pound them out with like a pounder, meat pounder, tenderizer type little thing. Just pound them out or roll them out, however you can do to get them flattened. You can buy chicken breasts that are already the thin cut ones. Those are a little easier, and then you don't have to really do anything. These are a little thick, so I pounded them out. I should have pounded them out a little bit more because then they cook a little more evenly and quicker. When I've made this before, I did buy the chicken breasts that are already thinly sliced, and those turned out a little less effort if you want it more easier. If not, any size, you can cut a chicken breast like, lengthwise to thin it out, or like I said, just put some saran wrap on top of it and pound it out with, a hammer or a, something that you can use, maybe a heavy glass or rolling pin, whatever you want to do to flatten it out. And you just want to make sure you're coating, putting a bunch of coating on top of this as best as you can. And we have our air fryer there, and we're going to transfer these pieces directly into the air fryer basket. And then we'll move on to the second piece of chicken. Like I said, I had 2 pieces. Typically, sometimes I have 4, but this time I only had 2. And I do like buying the thin cut chicken. This one wasn't. They didn't have any whenever I bought it this time, so you just make do. And then into the breadcrumbs. If you don't have Italian breadcrumbs, you can use regular breadcrumbs, and then you're just going to want to season it up with different Italian seasonings. But they do have them in the store that already say Italian breadcrumbs, so if you want to get those, it's already got everything in it. But you can always add a little extra, whatever seasonings you like. And we put the second piece in the air fryer. And then here they are in the air fryer, all breaded up. Breadcrumbs, Parmesan mixed together. I was just going to even these out a little more where they're more up close to each other. And then this is my Evo oil sprayer, and they're really nice. You can put any kind of oil in them, olive oil, vegetable oil. You can put different vinegars, balsamic vinegar, any kind of vinegar that you like, or oil. And it makes it easy because you can spray. And what we're going to do is spray the breading on these. I had to turn it upwards because the straw down inside the oil was not making contact. So you want to spritz these with oil. Any oil will do, vegetable, olive oil. I'm using olive oil. And you just want to like kind of wet the breading. Now we're over to the air fryer with our spritzed chicken patties. And we're going to set the air fryer. We're going to start it for 6 minutes. And we're going to do it at 350. Then this is them coming out at 6 minutes. Now we're going to get the other ingredients, the cheese, mozzarella cheese, and the sauce. You can use marinara, spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce, whatever you like. And I use the sliced mozzarella. I find that it works a little better evenly. I have used it shredded before, and you can use shredded if you'd like. I've done it both ways, and I do like this way better with the slices. It's more evenly distributed onto the chicken. It melts nicely. So we're going to set these aside and get our air fryer. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn these patties over because they've cooked already on the one side. So we're going to flip them over. And I'm putting them next to each other because I'm going to put sauce and stuff on them. Get our marinara sauce, spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce. I actually use the little jars of ragu pizza sauce because I like the flavor. And I also use those throughout the week to make other little things like little pizza, English muffins or whatever. So I always have a jar of that in the fridge. So mine is the ragu pizza sauce. But you know, essentially all tomato sauces are the same. It's just whatever flavor you like. And we're going to put these, cover each top of these chickens. Not too much sauce, but not too little. Just a good amount, whatever you feel you like. If you like them more saucy, add more. If you like them a little less saucy, then do it according to what your preference is. And now we're going to lay the sliced mozzarella cheese on top. And I'm a cheese hog, so I took one more slice and put it that way because to me that felt finished. Now we're going to go back to the air fryer and put it back in at 350 again. And we're going to do this set it for 4 more minutes. And then we'll come back to this. And then I'm going to check them with the thermometer. Chicken should be at least 165. Look how nice and melted that cheese is. And this is a really nice thermometer, very cheap, very helpful when you're cooking in the air fryer or in anything really. But you can see it's not done enough, so what I'm going to do is put it back in the air fryer at 350 again. And I'm going to do it for an additional 4 minutes. So with the thickness of these chickens, it ended up being that I cooked it a total of 14 minutes. And here they are coming out. Look at that cheese. That looks so good. Got the brownness, the meltiness. here's the thermometer, nice and done. And here's our finished chicken parm. So colorful. Yum. And I made some fettuccine Alfredo noodles on the side. No biggie. Just an easy box of noodles. And it makes a nice, fast, good meal. Very hearty. It was enough for 2 people. And here's my assistant, Sammy. Always watching, see what he's going to get. He always gets a little sample, a little taste test. Being nosy. And he's Jaws. There's Jaws. But I want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope you will consider subscribing and helping me out. And this is Chicken Parmesan. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for watching.